Hi, Rod here. Now there's three of us working on the Inkberry Millennium Green site. I thought we needed to have a consistent way which we can access a set of library of photographs. So to do that, I've created another site called Inkberry Millennium Green Photo Library, the address of which you can see here, inkberryphotos.weebly.com. Now the way this works, let's first go to our site we're editing, and I've started to build a second page, a subordinate page under the photos. Here it is, where I'm going to put some wildflower photographs. So to keep things very simple, let's just drag down this picture and we click as Weebly to say we want to add a photograph. Now we can upload a photo from the computer, or we can just drag one from our file structures, or you can actually use an image URL. That's the address of somewhere else on the website. And this is where our Millennium Green photo library comes into play. Here is the website. You notice I have two sets of photographs here, some general photographs taken by myself and a set of photographs taken by David. Now, they are the same photographs in each one of these, but with different sizes. This is the maximum size of each. So if we just want a small photograph, we'll use a 320. If we want a large one, which is particularly when you're putting these banners at the top of these sort of things, then we need to use a larger photograph. I'll go first to some of David's at 640 size. So we'll look for a nice photograph of a flower, and here's one. This is our standard Weebly gallery. I'll click here and it shows us this nice photograph of a red campion. If you right button here, or incidentally I'm currently running this in Safari on my Mac, I'll show you how it works in other browsers short after this example. I've right clicked on the photograph and you'll see I can copy the image address. Just left click on that and go back to where we're creating our site. Right click and paste. Of course you can use Command C or Control C and Control V. Then we just click insert and the photograph has appeared. We can change the sizes as that as we wish, and we can do some further editing up here with effects, which I won't bother looking at the moment, and we can place it on the left or the right and things. Now if we weren't using Safari, and I guess many people won't be, another popular browser is Firefox. So now I've flipped over to Firefox, same photograph as it happens there already for us. If we right button on this, we copy the image location. That's the same as we used before, just a different word. Instead of address, they use location. But that's what you click to copy. If I was to paste that up there, it's already existed there. If I was to paste that address up there, you will see the address here. And if we hit enter, it will just re-reload that photograph. If you are a Chrome user, let's click over to Chrome. Again, right button, copy image URL. That's the instruction there. Now all this is on my Mac machine, but I have a virtual Windows XP machine, and we'll go to that now, and we'll look at what happens in Internet Explorer. So now we are in Internet Explorer. This is version 8, maybe different for version 9. And if I look at the photos, I'll take one of mine just for a change. Here are the photos coming up. Let's look at this bluebell. So if I right button here, I notice in this case that there is no copy address. So you have to click the properties at the bottom here, and you will see the address appears in that little pop-up. Click and drag either right button or Control C to copy. Click OK. And if you were to take that address and put it in a paste it into a new tab, hit enter, you will see it is actually the photograph. So those are the 4 different ways of doing it, depending which browser you're using. Gone back to Safari. Now, alternatively, you could always try and download the photographs and upload the photographs. So that seems a bit of a pain to me. Unfortunately, if we're trying to create a photo gallery, like the one I used in the to create the ones in the photo library, you can't use addresses. You have to upload them. So it won't do that process. But for putting photographs and illustrations within the text to make the website look okay, I think that will be something we can manage and control and share.